Our intro scene, epic. Slow zoom on Mars with cinematic music. Narrator, calm but mysterious. For more than a decade, NASA's Curiosity rover has been wandering across the barren plains of Mars, our red, dusty neighbor, uncovering secrets that have been buried for billions of years. In 2020, Curiosity captured 8 images so haunting, so mysterious, that they change how scientists and all of us see this alien world forever. These are 8 unbelievable photos of Mars, each revealing something fascinating, eerie, or profoundly beautiful about the red planet. 1. The drilling sites, windows into Mars' ancient past. Footage, slow pan across Martian rocks with visible drill holes. Narrator, in one of Curiosity's most scientifically important images, we see something deceptively simple, a drill hole in a Martian rock. But this is no ordinary rock. These boreholes mark the first time in human history that samples were collected from the inside of another planet, not just scraped from its surface, but drilled deep within. Each drilled sample was carefully analyzed using Curiosity's onboard laboratory, known as SAM, or Sample Analysis at Mars. Within those powdered samples, scientists detected organic molecules, the chemical building blocks of life. While not proof of living organisms, it means one incredible thing. Mars once had the chemistry necessary for life to exist. Imagine, somewhere inside those ancient rocks, billions of years ago, microbes might have thrived, only to vanish as the planet dried out and froze. Selfie 2. The strange selfie, a post-apocalyptic portrait. Footage, the iconic selfie of Curiosity surrounded by rock formations and greenish tones. Narrator, the next image is something hauntingly human. Curiosity's selfie from 2020, a stunning panorama stitched together from dozens of individual shots, shows a rover in a desolate Martian wasteland. Behind it looms a green-hued pediment, tinted by minerals that reflect sunlight differently from the surrounding dust. It looks almost otherworldly, like something from a post-apocalyptic science fiction film. But this eerie color isn't just for show. It hints at chemical reactions involving ancient water, a ghostly reminder that this wasteland might once have been alive. This image went viral not because of its beauty, but because of the feeling it gave everyone who saw it, a mix of awe and loneliness. Curiosity, the little robot explorer, standing alone on a dead world, drilling, sampling, searching for us. 3. The smart soil, Mars algorithmic scientist. Footage, animation showing Curiosity scanning soil and analyzing terrain. Narrator, behind every image, there's intelligence, not just human, but artificial. In 2020, NASA introduced an advanced soil analysis algorithm to Curiosity's system. This AI-driven program helped the rover choose the best drilling spots on its own, based on texture, mineral content, and geological layers. Essentially, Curiosity was learning to think like a scientist. It analyzed the terrain, assessed rock hardness, and determined how likely it was to yield valuable samples. Each drill site wasn't random. It was chosen with precision. This upgrade allowed Curiosity to act almost independently, a robot scientist guided by machine learning, thousands of kilometers from home. It's a quiet preview of what future explorers, both robotic and human, will need: autonomy in the harshest environments imaginable. Milky Way 4. Earth and Venus from Mars, a cosmic family portrait. Footage, faint dots shining in the Martian twilight. Narrator, one of the most emotionally powerful images ever taken on Mars doesn't show rocks or dust. It shows home. From the Martian surface, Curiosity captured 2 tiny glowing dots in the dusty evening sky. One is Earth, the other, Venus. They appear dim and fragile, mere specks of light through the Martian haze. And yet, that single frame is a reminder of scale, of how small and precious our world truly is. Think about it. From more than 140 million miles away, Curiosity photographed us. Every mountain, ocean, and city reduced to a faint glimmer in the void. For scientists, this photo was a calibration test. For the rest of us, it was a cosmic perspective check. Cloud with tornado #5. The spinning dust devil, Mars still breathes. Footage, time-lapse of a whirling column of dust moving across the Martian plains. Narrator, Mars may look dead, but it's not motionless. In early 2020, Curiosity captured a dust devil, a towering spiral of dust swirling around the base of Mount Sharp. On Earth, we see these mini tornadoes in deserts. On Mars, they can stretch for kilometers. These spinning columns are driven by the thin Martian atmosphere and sunlight heating the surface unevenly. They are powerful enough to sweep across craters and leave tracks visible from orbit. For scientists, this image is proof that Mars is still an active planet. Its winds reshape dunes, polish rocks, and erase footprints, even robot ones. It's almost poetic. Curiosity leaves marks in the dust, and the planet slowly wipes them away, a constant dance between machine and nature. Mountain #6. The Journey to Mount Sharp, A116 Image Odyssey. Footage. Pan across stitched high-resolution panorama toward Mount Sharp. Narrator. One of Curiosity's most breathtaking panoramas consists of 116 individual photos, stitched together into a single masterpiece. It shows the rover's path toward Mount Sharp, a colossal central mountain within Gale Crater. The journey isn't just scenic, it's scientific. Mount Sharp slopes hold layers of sediment, each representing a different chapter of Martian history. At its base lies a sulfate-rich unit, minerals that likely formed in evaporating lakes or seas. This panorama captures not just a landscape, but time itself, billions of years frozen in stone. Every layer could hold clues about the rise and fall of Mars' ancient climate, and maybe the story of its lost life. Droplet 7. The Green Pediment, Evidence of Ancient Water. Footage. Panoramic view showing green-tinted slopes and rock ridges. Narrator. When Curiosity climbed the Green Pediment, it sent back a view unlike anything seen before. Stretching before it was a ridge covered in greenish minerals, surrounded by cliffs and deposits of clay. On Earth, clay forms only in the presence of water. That means this site was once a river delta or shallow lake bed, where liquid water shaped the landscape over millions of years. The green tint is caused by iron-rich minerals altered by water chemistry, proof that this area remained wet long after other regions dried up. It's a snapshot of transformation, from a world that once flowed with rivers and rain to the frozen desert we see today. For scientists, this region is like a time capsule, holding whispers of a Mars that was once blue. 8. The Goosebump Nodules, Possible Traces of Ancient Life. Footage. Close-up of rock surfaces dotted with tiny spherical nodules. Narrator. And then came one of the most intriguing discoveries of all. Curiosity's camera spotted tiny nodules on the pediment surface, small, round formations that looked eerily similar to goosebumps or even fossilized colonies of bacteria. Under the microscope, these nodules showed patterns often associated with water-based mineral growth, the kind seen in microbial mats on Earth. Could they be the fossilized remains of ancient Martian microorganisms? NASA remains cautious. It's not yet proof of life, but the possibility alone is staggering. These bumps NASA, could be the Martian equivalent of countless other agencies. The oldest evidence of life ever golden age of discovery. If confirmed, NASA's Artemis program would represent the first tangible evidence by the end life of this decade existed beyond not our just a visit, scene transition. Lunar bases will serve as launch points for Mars, and possibly deeper missions frozen in time. Meanwhile, each one telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and the upcoming Nancy Grace Roman Telescope, peering farther into eternal human drive to explore, capturing life from when we look at these images after we're not just seeing Mars, and every image we're seeing our own changes our understanding, our desire to reach further, to understand perhaps more, one day to stand on distant finally solve the riddle of dark matter that began with Dragonfly 44. Curiosity is more than a rover. Or perhaps we'll discover new forms of life, a reminder that even in silence and isolation on Mars, humanity's light continues to burn even across the atmospheres of distant exoplanets. Our ending scene. Whatever lies ahead, slow zoom one thing is certain. Orbit. The story of the universe is far from over. And as Curiosity Milky Way climbs higher toward Mount Sharp, our place in the one cosmos, thing becomes clear. When we look up at the night sky, still a secret. We see only a fraction of what's out there. We'll be there to uncover the stars, galaxies, Milky Way, and worlds billions of years old. If you enjoyed exploring that quiet beauty lies constant motion, give this video a thumbs galaxies up, colliding, subscribe to stars dying, and turn on notifications being born. Because we're just getting started on this incredible journey beyond not just where we are in the universe, but why we are here at all. The more we explore, the more we realize we are part of something vast, ancient, and infinitely beautiful. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for more incredible stories from the universe.